Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Young Turks, India's longest running show on entrepreneurship. I'm Shireen Bhan. So you think you have a great idea, something that you believe is bound to capture the hearts and minds of consumers everywhere, and you decide to jump right into it. Well, wait, because before you shift into high gear, you must determine whether there really is a market for your product or your idea. This is where our first guest, 36-year-old Vishal Oberoi, steps in. Co-founded in 2000, his venture, Market Xcel Data Matrix, it's quite a mouthful, is an end-to-end market research firm that provides customized solutions to clients. Working extensively in the auto, healthcare, telecom, FMCG and banking sectors, the venture has served over 300 clients since inception. Having already grossed revenues of 22 crore rupees, the venture today operates across 40 locations in India. Here's their story.
On the information set.
To bridge the gap between the demand and supply in the field of market research, Vishal Oberoi along with his friend Manish Narang set up Market Xcel Data Matrix in 2000. What started with less than ₹1 lakh of personal savings and only as a data collection venture is today an end-to-end market research firm that provides customized solutions to clients in the auto, healthcare, telecom, FMCG, media, rural and banking sectors. Having served over 300 clients since inception, Market Xcel today has a presence in Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata and a network of field offices in 10 cities across the country.
There were only data collection players at that point in time or bigger market research firms. So there was nothing in between who could also fulfill the needs of the client in terms of end-to-end research and other parts. And that's where we've been able to fit ourselves very well. We've done many advancement in terms of technology, implementation, how we can bring in more efficiency into the work that we do. And that's what we've been doing over the years.
Vishal claims Market Xcel's USP lies in its cutting-edge technologies. It uses a computer-assisted telephone interviewing system or CATI to conduct large-scale telephone interviews. Its proprietary panel, Xcel Online Surveys, provides clients credible and actionable data, while MRO, a management solution and workflow automation tool, provides clients a one-stop shop for the entire market research process. Growing 30% year-on-year, the venture has already grossed revenues of 22 crore rupees.
We basically touch clients on two aspects. So one is our clear-cut forte, which is data collection. So data collection clients, and then we have end-to-end research clients. So there are two separate teams who take care of all that stuff. The one takes care of basically getting in touch with the client, having their briefs and proposals, working on that. And second takes care of only data collection work that we come across. So there we do not report back findings and analysis and all that stuff, but just restrict ourselves to giving them data. Within that two teams, I think pretty much the same approach that we have if there is existing RFQ which is there in the market, or we have a marketing team which is constantly in touch with various clients for their requirements. Over the years, there's a lot of word of mouth activity which helps us. Clients get in touch with us for their needs. Once a client is there with us, we work on the questionnaire designing with them, get that approved and all, move into fields.
And in the field where traditionally a pen and paper service was being used, Market Xcel uses tablets for efficient and timely data collection. The company has also entered into a joint venture with two Japanese companies, Infobridge Asia in 2008 and Nomura Research Institute in 2011.
In terms of revenues, we've already touched 22 last year, and the average growth that we estimate is almost about 30% year on year. So we see ourselves going down to almost about 40 crores in the next 3 years. That's where we see ourselves. And with that, we also estimate that the existing venture partners that we have, we'll move up the value chain in terms of shelling out more stake to them, which is there with us, which is being worked upon. In terms of getting into more markets, we have plans to move into the other Southeast Asian markets. So we have Singapore is already there. We have plans to move into other markets and set up our bases. So the other markets that I could think about is Indonesia that we have working upon. Burma is another market which is coming up. So having plans to set up locations in those places.
With over 13 years of experience in steering, business and client servicing, Vishal has a great track record in identifying growth opportunities. Acknowledged for being a leading market research company in India, Vishal hopes to continue the 30% year-on-year growth rate and hopes to capture more market share in the years to come. Vishal here is wishing you the very best for the future. It is time for us to head into a break, but before that, here's a roundup of all the entrepreneurial headlines.